Yeah, I didn't care for that either. So we don't want him to sit it all through the whole thing? Okay. I mean, it's not that long.
There's some stuff I want to hit.
Okay. Moving on. So Mr. Anderson has a whole lot here to say. He says all of that, and then he will say, none is more qualified to impart this knowledge than those who wear the eagle. We have invited your fellow eagles to the platform to inform you of your obligations of an Eagle Scout. That's your cue. Okay. Will Warfels first. You will. Yeah, you guys kind of gather behind him. So yeah, okay. Okay. So Will, you have the first obligation. You'll read that. Then Ben, you're next. I did. How do you want to do it? Okay, Ben, you're next. You read the second obligation. Caleb, you read the third obligation. Will, we go back to you. Fourth one. Ben, you again. Fifth one. And then Caleb, you wrap it up with Mr. Anderson. If this candidate is willing and eager to accept the mantle of responsibility as well as the honor of the badge, then we will request that you proceed to administer the Eagle Pledge and Oath. And Mr. Anderson will say, Ethan, are you ready and willing to accept these responsibilities and to adopt the Eagle Pledge? If so, say, I am. You will already be standing, so I guess we don't need him to say, please rise, and say, I am. And you are. All right. Then Mr. Anderson continues to give the pledge. Raise your hand in the scout sign and repeat after me. That goes for all of the eagles. Okay. So you guys will repeat the pledge along with Ethan, and then he will also say, I'd like all Eagle Scouts in attendance to please join Ethan in repeating the Eagles Scout Oath. Scout signs up and repeat after me, and then everybody is going to do that, any Eagles we have out there. And then when he's completed that, he says, audience, you may be seated. Ethan, you stay standing. Ethan, I charge you, and he gives you the challenge. Then he says, I would like to invite the Scoutmaster of Troop 10, Paul Danke, and the Troop 10 Life to Eagle coach, Vicki Danke, to the stage. Together, they will conduct the pinning ceremony. So you guys will come up.
Should we stay here the whole time?
Not yet. You will,
Yes, you're there still. Okay.
just for the moment. Mr. Anderson will take a seat back here out of the way. Will, you will stay, and Ben and Caleb, you can go back to your seats in the audience. So Will, you will be acting as the assistant, if you don't mind.
You're Vanna.
Vanna, what were you going to say, Ben?
No, you'll be handing it to.
Can't hear you.
Can we get a handle mic for them?
Yes. Well, they won't, for
So
who?
I'll say, there's coffee grounds and you guys.
So do you want to do it over here? Or do you want to do it here? How about you guys?
I don't know.
Your cards, where you are.
Because that's where the microphone is.
I mean, there is a hint on mine. I feel like that'd be awkward.
No, I wouldn't have a handheld mic.
You want to walk in this? Bringing your picture. Yeah.
Outdoor
They
voice.
are the speakers.
Outdoor voice.
Mr.
No, read that here.
Oh, when they're reading the pledge, he's got a mic.
Down there is a microphone.
You should be able to hear him.
Outdoor voice,
Right.
project. Yeah, we don't. That's fine, we don't. It's too cumbersome to pass around.
Yeah, getting away. All right. So Mr. Anderson will take a seat back here. Mr. and Mrs. Danke are at the podium. Yes, Mr. Danke,
Yes, ma'am.
both of you are at this podium.
Yes.
I was close for guessing.
You want us to read through it or not?
You can if you want.
Okay, so Ethan, you have not gone alone in this journey to the summit. Your parents and grandparents have been here along the way to guide and support you. The troop honor guard, that's going to be Mr. Keith. So when I say honor guard, would you please escort Ethan's family to the stage?
That's Mr. Tate.
Grandparents as well, correct?
Okay.
Mrs. Tatro?
James.
It's parents and then grandparents.
Okay.
Okay, go back. Go back.
Parents and then grandparents. Okay.
Well, I thought we were good for you.
I think after I hand out the grandparents pen,
And some mother's
stay
pen.
up here or?
Grandparents' collars. JC's parents, grandparents back to the audience. Mrs. Danke returns to the audience. I think you can escape at some point right around in here when Mrs. Danke goes back to the audience because we've gone the grandparents' pins. Yeah, I think that's your
When
opportunity.
Miss Danke leaves, I'll just.
Yeah, I think that's your chance to get out. Yes,
Okay.
that'll work.
All right.
You're sideways at all times. If not, crooked.
Is that anything I have to worry about?
Nope, that's stuff that Ethan has to worry about. You've got all the back table stuff.
All right, did you do your thing?
Okay, so the family's on the stage, right? There we go. Family's on the stage. Dad's on Ethan's left, mom's on Ethan's right, grandparents stand on mom's right. We're all extremely proud of your achievement. As a result, as a symbol in your pride, Ms. Danke and I have provided this special neckerchief. Please wear this with pride in our program and pride in your personal achievement. So where's our assistant?
Will, you're supposed to be up here.
Wrong Will.
Warfel.
Wrong Will. Warfel. You jumped ahead. So you're up here. So
Okay,
Mr.
remember you gotta
He knows.
cues.
So Mr. Tatro takes off the neckerchief. We're at the neckerchief, Will. Give it to, always hand stuff to Mrs. Tatro.
Always pretend hand stuff to Mrs. Tatro.
And the tie slide. There you go. Okay, are we dressed? We're dressed.
Okay.
Great pleasure, Eagle Scout Award, Ethan Tatro and his family. I give mother his, first his parents, I give the mother of the Eagle Scout candidate the responsibility and honor to pin the badge of the Eagle Scout on her son. So where are we? We're Eagle Scout medal. There you go. Mom, please pin the Eagle medal on the pocket, left pocket of Ethan's shirt. So your Eagle medal. Vic, you're up.
The mother's eagle pin is emblematic of your mother's faith and love, without which it would be impossible to attain the highest rank in scouting. Ethan, your mother is privileged, honored, and entitled to wear this pin to signify that she is your mother and the mother of an Eagle Scout. Please present your mother with the Eagle Mother's pin, Mother Eagle's pin. The father's eagle pin is emblematic of your father's steadfast encouragement and guidance, without which would be impossible to attain the highest rank of scouting. He is also privileged, honored, and entitled to wear this pin, signifying that he is the father of an Eagle Scout. Please present your father with the father's eagle pin. Ethan, you have also had, oh, by the way, and when you're giving each other hugs or something or handshake, pause for a second so we can get snapshots. Thank you. Ethan, you also had the love and support of your grandparents as you've made your scouting journey. At this time, Ethan, would you like to recognize both your grandparents for their continued encouragement by presenting each of the grandparents' eagle pin? So, where are they going to be?
Well, we're thinking maybe just leave them there for mobility reasons.
Okay.
And he'll run down it.
Okay, the pins are back here.
These are-
Okay.
And it'll probably just be
All right, thank you, parents and grandparents. Honor guard, please escort Ethan's family back to their seats. Remember what I said?
Audience, Ethan will now share a few words about his personal scouting experiences and about his Eagle project.
Blah 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 blah. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.
All right, Ethan, welcome to the summit of your Eagle Trail. The Eagle is strong. I present to you Eagle Scout Ethan Tatro. Congratulations. There's a lot of applause. No, I like the idea of you being in the middle. You are the star of the show. Yep. And then Will, you've been playing along, right? There you go.
Color guard, come forth to retrieve the colors. Troop attention. Color guard attention. Prepare to retire the colors. Retire the colors. Troop salute. Two. Color guard at ease. This court of honor is now adjourned.
Jacqueline, show me how you're going to hold the flag. That's right. You get, yep, you want to hold it where it's not lay forward, but it is supposed to lay forward, but not, you don't have it backwards. Yep.
My mom's out
At the very end? No, it comes before he does, it says, yeah, yep, says that we'll go for reception after.
Thank you for doing this, by the way.
You're welcome. It's an honor.
I think it'll be fun.
Well, we're all real proud of you.
Thank you.
Audience, please stand for presentation of the colors. Troop attention, color guard attention, color guard forward march. Color guard halt. Please prepare to post the colors. Post the colors. Troop salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Please raise your scout signs and join me in the scout oath and law. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Scout law. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2. You may be seated.
Hello, everyone. I'm Evan Anderson. I'm Assistant Scoutmaster here with Troop 10, and I'd like to welcome you to this Court of Honor. Before we begin, Reverend Shane Hickey, who is pastor here at First Christian Church and is our Troop 10 Chartered Organization representative, will deliver the invocation.
Let us pray. Oh, gracious and loving God, thank you for this day. We know, God, that you give us this precious gift called life, and here we are to celebrate a wonderful life event. As Ethan comes before this court of honor and is receiving his Eagle Scout, we know, oh God, that it has been a journey, with dedication and hard work. We know, oh God, that even though he's done his dedication, his part, there was always someone behind him, especially his mom and dad, Tom and Marla. We thank you, God, for their guidance, but even more so, for the guidance of all the scout leaders through the years and all the adults that have helped Ethan along the way to get him to this point. We thank you, God, for an organization such as the Boy Scout that teaches about God and honor and duty and responsibility. It is wonderful, oh God, to be a part of such a wonderful organization that works so hard to teach our children what it means to not only be godly, but also to be citizens of this great nation. We ask a blessing, oh God, on this wonderful court of honor. And we know, oh God, that it is such a great honor that Ethan is being bestowed upon him today. But we thank you, oh God, for the many blessings you give to us. In Christ's name, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Shane. The Eagle is the highest recognition that Scouting offers to Scouts. The wearer of the Eagle Award is the epitome of Scouting's best efforts and beliefs. Today, I have the pleasure of presenting Ethan Tatro for the award of Eagle Scout. Honor Guard, will you please escort our Eagle candidate to the stage? Scouting is no doubt one of the greatest organizations in the world. It fosters the highest ideals of citizenship and service. It's little wonder, then, that so many of our nation's greatest leaders have come from their earliest leadership experiences in Scouting. The Scouting movement is dedicated to the development of a Scout's physical, mental, and moral growth, as expressed in the Scout Oath. The skills are so demanding and the challenges are so great that it is not surprising that since its inception, fewer than 4% of all Scouts in the United States have achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. At this point, we can trust the candidate has achieved the purpose of building character, training for leadership, and practice of service. The requirements for Eagle Scout, for those of you who don't know, are as follows. You must earn the ranks of Scout, Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, Star, and Life. You must demonstrate the Scout spirit by living the Scout oath and law in your everyday life. You must earn 21 merit badges, 13 of which are specifically required for the Eagle rank. You must show that you develop the skills necessary to be a good citizen, to understand what to do in cases of emergency, to value personal and financial health, and to take care of the environment. You must also be a leader in your troop, having held various positions of responsibility. You must plan, develop, and lead others in carrying out a service project worthy of an Eagle Scout. You must appear before a board of review consisting of prominent persons, and you must satisfy them that you have done your best to understand and live up to the Scout oath and the Scout law, and all other ways qualify for the Eagle Award. I would like to speak to you a little bit about Ethan. Ethan is a senior at Broken Arrow Vanguard Academy. He's been accepted to the University of Kansas, where he'll be pursuing a medical degree. He's also an airman in the Kansas Air National Guard. Ethan began his scouting journey when he was 5 years old and joined Cub Scout Pack 975 as a Tiger Cub. He crossed over to Scout Troop 10 in March of 2018. Ethan has held almost every position of responsibility in the troop, including senior patrol leader. He has earned 48 merit badges and a Silver Palm. He has both attended and staffed the Pine Tree Leader Training Course and the National Youth Leadership Training, we call NYLT. Ethan was inducted into the Order of the Arrow Brotherhood in 2021, and he passed his Eagle Board Review last October. Ethan's service project was designing and building 4 gaming computers and 2 graphic art computers, as well as providing computer support furniture for the Nowata Boys and Girls Club. He solicited donations from businesses in Nowata and adjacent communities, and well exceeding his $12,000 fundraising goal. Careful examination has been made by the court as to the qualifications of this candidate for the Eagle Scout Award. Proficiency in various crafts and skills prescribed for the Eagle Scout rank have been checked, and the records of merit badges earned by the Scout have been approved and certified by the counselors of the Court of Honor. This Eagle Scout candidate has demonstrated his capacity and willingness to exert leadership in activities that are constructive and worthwhile in this community. The records have been checked in troop leadership, school affairs, and other fields of work and service. He's demonstrated loyalty and duty to God and country. In light of the inquiries made and the favorable results in each case, the Eagle Board of Review has found that Ethan Tatro is qualified and has authorized this Court of Honor to bestow upon him the rank of Eagle Scout. The Eagle Scout rank represents years of hard work, persistence, strength of character, and proficiency in all scouting skills. It also represents teamwork and leadership with an understanding of citizenship, a commitment to community involvement, and a desire to serve. Ethan, you have demonstrated by living the Scout Oath and Law an effort to perpetuate the scouting spirit. The Eagle Badge testifies to the past efforts in earning the rank, but also signifies future obligations as a member of this elite group. The Eagle Badge, by its very design, is a reminder of each obligation an Eagle Scout must fulfill. The Eagle candidate should have a clear understanding of the responsibilities he is about to accept. None is more qualified to impart this knowledge than those who wear the Eagle. We have invited your fellow Eagles to the platform to inform you of the obligations of Eagle Scout.
The first obligation of an Eagle Scout is honor. The white and the Eagle badge represents honor, and Character is not what you think of yourself, Ethan, but what you are deep inside. It is what you do to reflect credit upon your home, family, church, school, friends, and yourself. Always let the white of the badge remind you to live with honor.
The second obligation of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. The blue in the Eagle Scout badge represents loyalty, for without it, character lacks direction. Regardless of how rough the road, how difficult the task, or how impossible the situation, you must remain loyal to your cause and purpose. It is the sense of belonging, being a part of a team, and working together with others. It is standing by your work, your promises, and your pledges. It is the feeling you give others, knowing that they can count on you. Let the blue of this badge remind you to remain loyal.
The third obligation of the Eagle Scout is courage, which is represented by the red in the Eagle badge. Courage is what gives your character force and strength. You should do your part in all things, regardless of danger, adversity, or hardship. Let the red of the badge remind you of courage.
The fourth obligation is responsibility, and it is represented by the Scout motto, be prepared. It means that you are always in a state of readiness, both in mind and body, so you will be able to face danger and help others to the best of your ability. It also means that you have been trained for emergencies and that you are confident of your ability to do your duty as an Eagle Scout.
The fifth and final obligation is that of service. This obligation is represented by the eagle. You must extend a helping hand to others who still toil up the scouting trail, just as others help you achieve your goal. It means that the daily good turn must continue. You must strive to protect the weak and defend the helpless. The eagle also indicates that you are now an elite member of an esteemed group of world citizens. With this honor comes the knowledge that discredit any which falls upon you. Also befalls your brother Eagle Scouts.
Mr. Anderson, if this candidate is willing and eager to accept the mantle and responsibility, as well as the honor of the badge, then we request that you proceed to administer the Eagle Pledge and Oath.
Ethan, are you ready and willing to accept these responsibilities and adopt the Eagle Pledge?
I am.
All those who hold the rank of Eagle Scout, please stand and join us in repeating the Eagle Pledge. Raise your hand in the Scout sign and repeat after me. I, Evan Anderson, believe in Scouting America as a movement which has its aim and purpose character building. Let's start again. Ethan. I,
Ethan Tatro,
believe in Scouting America
believe in Scouting America
as a movement which has its aim and purpose
as a movement which has its aim and purpose,
character building and citizenship training.
character building and citizenship training.
I believe it to be a movement that helps. I believe it to be a movement
I believe it to be a movement
that helps a scout become master of their own powers,
that helps a scout become a master of their own powers,
helps them get along with other people,
helps them get along with other people,
and helps them find a worthy use for their powers.
and helps them find a worthy use for their powers.
I therefore believe it is my duty to do my best
I therefore believe it is my duty to do my best
to obey the Scout oath and law.
to obey the Scout oath and law.
I hereby renew my faith in Scouting
I hereby renew my faith in Scouting
and promise to do what I can
and promise to do what I can
in service to other Scouts
in service to other Scouts
who have not come thus far along the Eagle Trail.
who have not come thus far along the Eagle Trail.
2. Ethan, when we began our program this afternoon, you were living the Scout Oath. Now you will repeat and live an additional oath, the Eagle Oath. Through the words you say, which are similar to those you said many times before, today they will mean more to you than ever. I'd like all Eagle Scouts in attendance to please join Ethan in repeating the Eagle Scout Oath. Please raise your Scout signs and repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout.
the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to make my training an example.
to make my training an example.
My rank and my influence count strongly
My rank and my influence count strongly
for better scouting
for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
Two. Audience, you may be seated. Ethan, I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding ever before you, without reservation, the ideals and honor of service. I would like to invite our Scoutmaster of Troop 10, Paul Danke, and the Troop 10 Life to Eagle coach, Miss Vicki Danke, to the stage. Together, they will conduct the pinning ceremony.
Ethan, you have not gone alone on this journey to the summit. Your parents and grandparents have been there along the way to guide you and support you to the top. Honor Guard, would you please escort Ethan's family to the stage? We are all extremely proud of your achievement and equally proud of your progress along the scouting trail. As a symbol of pride in you, Mrs. Danke and I have provided this special neckerchief and tie slide to you, emblematic of all Eagle Scouts everywhere. Please wear this with pride in our program and with pride in your personal achievement. Mr. Tatro. There you go. It gives me great pleasure to present the Eagle Scout Award to Ethan Tatro and his family. First, to his parents who maintained steadfast and long hours of faith and provided support when and where needed. I give the mother of this Eagle Scout candidate the responsibility and the honor to pin the badge of Eagle Scout on her son. Mom, please pin the Eagle badge on the left pocket of Ethan's shirt.
The Mother's Eagle Pin is emblematic of your mother's faith and love, without which would be impossible to attain the highest rank in scouting. Ethan, your mother is privileged, honored, and entitled to wear this pin to signify that she is your mother and the mother of an Eagle Scout. Please present your mother with the Mother's Eagle Pin. The Father's Eagle Pin is emblematic of your father's steadfast encouragement and guidance, without which it would be impossible to attain the highest rank in scouting. He is also privileged, honored, and entitled to wear this pin, signifying that he is your father of an Eagle Scout. Please present your father with the Father's Eagle Pin. Ethan, you have also had the love and support of your grandparents as you've made your scouting journey. At this time, Ethan would like to recognize his grandfather to his continued encouragement by presenting each with his grandparents' Eagle Pin. And I believe Ethan has another present he would like to present.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These will be for you here.
Thank you. Thank you, parents and grandfather. Honor Guard, would you please escort Ethan's family back to their seats?
Audience, Ethan will now share a few words about his personal scouting experiences and about his Eagle project.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. It truly means a lot to me to be surrounded by family, friends, mentors, and fellow scouts as I celebrate this important milestone in my journey. As I reflect on my time in scouting, there are countless memories that come to mind. Like Will broke his foot while rafting, or maybe the time I almost set myself on fire, but yeah. Or maybe the time when Will also broke his wrist on a camp out. Those are all great, but one of my favorites has to be at NYLT, where I'd been bitten by a brown recluse in my sleep. And not realizing it, I went on the hike the next morning down to our new base camp. When I got there, I took my shoes off to get comfortable and realized my foot was about double the size as when we started. There were a lot of stern talks with the nurse after that, but long story short, I remember hobbling into our own graduation with just the scouts there and thinking that I better get a special medal for this whole ordeal. Whether it was just the camaraderie of my fellow scouts or just the challenges we overcame together, those moments have shaped me into who I am today. Of course, earning the rank of Eagle Scout would not have been possible without my Eagle Project. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to not only the Boys and Girls Club in Nowata, but also Lacey Henderson and Cody Dean, for which nothing would have come to fruition if it weren't for their effort and care towards the future generation. And thank you for not only allowing me to complete my project, but also for welcoming me to continue working with them beyond its completion. Your mission and the impact you make have inspired me, and I'm honored to have played a small role in supporting your work. Throughout my project, I learned many valuable lessons, but perhaps the most important was always owning up to your mistakes. While I was ordering parts for the computers, I had not done the proper research, and I thought I knew what to order, but I was wrong. I ordered $800 worth of the wrong item from a non-refundable website, I may add, which I had only realized 3 weeks after Amazon delivered it. And that day, I spent about 2 hours being transferred back and forth through the leadership at Amazon. I may have even met Jeff Bezos. It was a really long call. I'm not really sure. In the end, I was able to convince them to refund me, and I ended up getting the correct part in the long run. This lesson and many others have helped me not only to become a better scout, but will also stay with me through the rest of my life as I continue to serve my community and face new challenges. A project of this scale is never a solo effort, and I would not be standing here without the support of so many. To everyone who contributed to my project, whether through donations, time, labor, or encouragement, thank you. Your generosity and support has made a real difference and helped to bring my vision to life. To my parents, thank you for always pushing me to do my best and for supporting me every step of the way. And believing me, even when I doubted myself. Your love and encouragement have been the foundation of my success, and I'm forever grateful. I also want to give a special thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Danke. Your guidance and mentorship throughout my scouting journey have meant so much to me. You've been incredible role models, and I deeply appreciate everything you've done to help me reach this point. To the assistant scoutmasters and all the dedicated scouters who have offered their wisdom, guidance, and encouragement, thank you. You have all played a crucial role in shaping not only my scouting experiences, but the experiences of so many others. Your dedication to this program is inspiring, and I'm grateful for your leadership. Now I'd like to take a moment to talk about mentor pins. These pins are given as a token of appreciation to individuals who impacted my journey to not only Eagle, but who I am as a person today. It is a small way to recognize the big difference they've made in my life. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting 2 mentor pins to individuals who have gone above and beyond in guiding and supporting me throughout my scouting and life experience. The first person I'd like to call to the podium is Mr. Ted Ray. Mr. Ray has been my mentor not only through scouts, but also in mechanics. In fact, I probably would not be here tonight if it weren't for him and Will Hickman. They both put a large amount of effort, some more than others, into helping me getting my very first money pit turned into a daily driver. Mr. Ray has been there for me not just when I needed him for scouts, but also when I needed him for life lessons. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude and everything you've done for me and countless other scouts. Not all life lessons have come directly from my scouting experiences. In my life outside of scouts, I've been working for a pretty tough taskmaster who has taught me discipline, attention to detail, tenacity, and leadership skills. Through countless hours of literal blood, sweat, and tears, he has guided me and many others to reach a potential in themselves they didn't know they had. And because of him, I will forever be waking up at 5:30 for the rest of my life. I'd like to ask Mr. Justin Rosser, the Director of Choral Activities at Broken Arrow High School, to the podium to accept this pin as a token of my thanks for everything. In addition to the mentor pins, I would also like to present a challenge coin as a symbol of encouragement and inspiration. These coins are to challenge scouts still on their journey to continue and strive for the rank of Eagle. Becoming an Eagle Scout is not an easy path, but it is one filled with lessons, growth, and achievement. I hope this challenge coin serves as a reminder that they are capable of reaching this goal, just as so many others before them have. The scout receiving this coin has already shown great promise, and I look forward to seeing them rise to the challenge when I'm invited to their Eagle Court of Honor. Would Jace Keith please join me up at the podium to accept your challenge coin? As we come to the close of this ceremony, I want to again thank each and every one of you for being here. Your presence means the world to me. Scouting has been an incredible journey, and while the chapter may be coming to an end, I know that the lessons I've learned and the friendships I've made will stay with me forever. Thank you all, and have a wonderful evening. Oh, that's right. I have a gift for you and Miss Dane. You want to come up here? Sure. It's not scripted.
That's what happens for us.
Yeah, they have to tell me what to do. I get lost.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You can open it now. Or later.
I think we'll see. You don't mind. Thank you. This. See, velvet box. Dun da da da.
Yeah. There's no music though.
I did dun da da da.
Not with the box.
Scouting America for
115 years
Yeah.
of scouting. Cool.
Ethan, welcome to the summit of your Eagle Trail. The eagle is strong and powerful and flies unblinking into the face of the sun. It soars high and builds on a pinnacle. You must not swerve from your duties as an eagle. On behalf of Troop 10, we express confidence that you will honor Scouting with your life and service, as Scouting honors you today, and that God may bless you and you shall forever soar with his spirit. I present to you Eagle Scout Ethan Tatro. Congratulations.
This concludes our Court of Honor. Thank you all, everyone, for being here today. There will be a reception in Fellowship Hall immediately following our closing flags.
Color guard, may you please come forward to retire the colors. Audience, please be standing and join me in the flag. Color guard attention, troop attention. Color guard, prepare to retire the colors. Retire the colors. Troop salute. Two, this court of honor is now adjourned.